Hey, Mr. Duran here, and today we're going to take a look at projects. As we've discussed before, um, you have focus areas and you have additional focus areas and challenge focus areas. And the thing, of course, that you really want to focus on in class is projects. Now, those focus areas should pretty much be set in stone. That should pretty much be ready to go, and kids are just going to work through that stuff at their own pace with you approving assessments. However, projects, they're not really able to work at their own pace, but you do have a little bit of personalized stuff going on there. That's the stuff you're going to do in class, and projects actually have to be assigned. They are not automated, and so that's what we're going to look at today is how to assign and manage a project. So the project that we're going to manage here is we're going to look at AP United States history, and I've got an essay here for Native Americans and European contact essay. You can see that there are currently 0 students assigned, and because I don't have anyone assigned, obviously I haven't scored anyone's essay. But if I so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it, and when I click on it, I can see everything that goes into the project. I can go down here and I can see the cognitive skills I'll be grading. I can see the focus areas that's supposed to be attached to. If it's red, that means that something has been edited, and so I've just got to go in and make sure that I disconnect those focus areas. And it kind of gives you a timeline. This is built for 8 90-minute classes. That's something that we'll have to change on the other side to make sure that we're looking at 50-minute classes. Make sure you take that into account when translating it into our schedules. There's also a project guide here that you can click on. Project guides are there for teachers to make it easier to kind of understand how each one of these is supposed to be walked through. You have essential questions, enduring understanding, which can all be edited if you go up here to edit project. You can edit what goes into it, all the information. You can edit the final product. You can add a final product, change exactly what it is that you want to see. You can add or take away cognitive skills that you want to grade the project on. This is where you edit checkpoints if you want to add a checkpoint or maybe take one away. There's no reason to do every single checkpoint for every single project. You want to just kind of tailor this to your kids. And here we go. You can also attach resources to each project. And let's see if there's anything else on here we need to talk about. That all looks good. This is where you assign and deassign focus areas. And this is where you can change how long that this is going to last as well. So we're going to save and close that. Now we need to assign it. So we're going to go up here to the top right hand. We're going to hit this blue button right here, and we're going to set a start date. And so let's say I wanted to start on Monday, and we're going to set a date that I want this finished. Let's say this is a 2 week project. So I've started on Monday, and we're going to end on September 1st on a Friday. And then I'm going to assign this course. I mean this project. Now, what's interesting about this is I don't have to assign it to everyone, and so maybe this is a project that's maybe extra credit for a kid, or maybe this is some sort of differentiation where you only want certain kids. Like maybe this project is just for if you have a mixed classroom with regular kids and pre-AP kids or honors kids. Maybe this is a way to kind of differentiate that a little bit. Maybe you're only going to assign this to your honors kids, but if you are going to assign this for everybody, you can just click on this assign all button, and it assigns everyone, and then you're going to hit next to assign checkpoints, and you are going to assign specific checkpoints. Now you could start off by basically just assigning everything. If you wanted a kid to work through a project at their own pace, um, you could assign the entire thing. However, that's really not a good idea, and it's not really a good way to manage how projects get done. Let's say that we want to spend the first couple of days just working on a checkpoint, and so what you can do is you can go in and you can assign checkpoints. And if you just assign checkpoints, then kids can't work ahead, and this kind of allows you to be in more control of the project. Again, we can kind of get into some differentiation here because I can assign this checkpoint, but maybe there's some stuff in here that is maybe for more advanced kids. You can assign a couple of things to all the kids, and then maybe after that, you can just assign 2 kids to one checkpoint. You do not have to do all the checkpoints to get to the final product, although that is kind of how a lot of these are built. Okay, once you've assigned what you want to assign, you just go over here to click Save, and when you click Save, you have assigned the project, and you can start working on class whenever working in class on the project whenever you're ready.